Hello, Mark on point again. Just want to express my point. I was reading the Bible how that God is unlimited, and so many times us as men put a limit on God. You know, we believe that God is unlimited, but yet we put a limit on God. Just like on the highway, how that man will have a speed limit. The speed limit says 55 miles an hour, and you're not supposed to go over the limit. Well, in that same idea, we seem to limit God. Seem to say, well, God, if it be your will, no. It is God's will to heal. It is God's will to save and set free. You know, we live so much in this life, but we all believe that God is unlimited, but yet we put limits on God. We turn against Him and turn to a manly kind and think how much that doctors and all the men of the world can do great things, and we forget that God is the one that's given all the power. If it's not for God, the doctor, would not have the knowledge and power to know what he's doing. And we just need to come to understanding that it's God that's given things. It's God that's given miracles and powers, and and these things that we do every day. We think we fight on our own power, but it's through God. It's through God and His power that we fight. It's through Him. So the one thing today I want to say to you, don't limit God. Believe that God is unlimited, and He is able above and beyond all. Everything that He has within His power, take the limits off of God. Allow God to do great and mighty things for you. Don't turn the tide against God, because you see, if you don't understand, the reason I say we put limits on God is because the Creator is limited to the created. God will not force you. God will not turn you to go His direction. But God wants us to go His direction. God wants us to live in this world and be what He wants us to be. But He's not going to put His finger down upon your head and say, go this direction. But if we will turn to God and say, God, which way do you want me to go? We'll see His finger point. And then we can follow His finger and go where He wants us to go. And we will serve the unlimited God in power and in knowledge and in spirit and in wisdom and in everything that we need. God will be unlimited to us. His power, His knowledge, unlimited. But if we hold God back, we're going to put Him on a limit. We're going to put Him on a leash. We're going to put Him under the law. No. Let's let there be no limits on God. Let God be unlimited. Let His power be unleashed in our lives, in our minds, in our brains, in our souls and spirits. Let God be God, and let others fall to the ground. And let this world become greater than it's ever been before. And this nation be a nation of God once more. A nation with an unlimited God. That's what we need in this world that we live. Thank you. This is Mark out with Mark's Point.